Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a full moon in Cancer reading for my dearest Aquarius. Aquarius, just a forewarning that my new moon and my full moon readings are not explicitly about love, although they certainly can be. Now, a little introduction about this full moon. It's taking place on January 17th, and it is set to be one of the most emotionally challenging and healing lunations of 2022. La Luna will be urging us to put the past to rest. This is a cosmic opportunity to purge and let go of old wounds that may have been holding us back. Pluto, associated with trauma, wounding, psychology, and shamanism, is closely linked to this moon. So finding someone you trust to unload your past onto, someone who will hold space while you shed healing tears, will be so beneficial at this time. Mercury and Venus are both retrograde, so relationships and communication are going to be a bit more difficult. But this is a lunation where retrograde energy of pause and reflection could really, really serve us well. All right, Aquarius, so let's go ahead and see what messages come through for you for this full moon in Cancer. Messages, please, for my Aquarius regarding this full moon in Cancer. Messages for Aquarius, please, regarding this full moon in Cancer. Okay. So you have your energy in reverse. Wow, the Star card in reverse. What you're leaving behind, the Two of Wands. What you're moving towards, beautiful, Devil in reverse, Capricorn energy. What you need to know, Fool in reverse, Aries energy. Wow, okay, what you need to do, Sun in reverse. Additional messages, the Ace of Cups in reverse, and we've got the Moon in the upright. Wow, okay, so almost all major arcanas except for two. Aqua, your overall energy is the Two of Cups in reverse. Okay, some of you guys, 2-2 or 2-2-2 might be an important number sequence. I just saw that. 22 is the master builder number, so something here is being built. So the overall energy is, some of you with this Two of Cups in reverse may be in separation from a soulmate or a twin flame. For others of you, it may be the dissolution of a contract, a business partnership, a karmic contract with a friend or a family member. Some of my Aquas, you guys have experienced this loss, maybe in the beginning of this year or sometime in 2021. And with the Star card here, I feel like there's something that has really turned you upside down, Aqua. And many of you guys, you may have given up on hope or love or reciprocity or being supported on this mission and this project at work, on your path, on your journey. And what I'm seeing is what you're leaving behind is the Two of Wands. Now, the Two of Wands is sometimes an energy block for me. And here I see that he's sort of looking at the road ahead, right? This mountain. And he's only one man and feeling like, you know, supercharged that, you know what, maybe I can conquer this difficulty. I can move past or move through these challenges. You know, I'm getting a Joe versus the volcano. That might resonate for some of you. A funny little reference there. Old school reference. So we've got the Two of Wands here. So a lot of you guys, and this is interesting because this kind of came out in the Leo reading, which is your opposite sign, and you do have some Leo energy showing up. But a lot of you guys feel like you may have been in between worlds, trying to figure out which way, what decision you need to make, looking at potential challenges and obstacles, but also on what you can capitalize on to make this journey easier or to be successful in whatever this is that you're accomplishing. So I do feel that you guys may have been on a little bit of a pause, and now you may be on pause with this retrograde energy. We all are to a degree. Be on pause to reflect and to really do the work and to plan and strategize the road ahead. Because what my Aquarius, you guys are doing is you're clearing out karmic contracts with the Devil in reverse. You're releasing yourselves from unhealthy behaviors, relationships, jobs, situations that just aren't in alignment with you. But I almost feel like a lot of you have this paradigm shift as a result, or it was triggered by some sort of real deep disappointment with a loved one or somebody that you loved or were in love with. Now, what you need to do, what you need to know, the Fool in reverse, is Spirit doesn't want you to take any unnecessary risks. You need to wait, watch, reflect until you're ready. But for a lot of you, you may have been dealing with somebody that didn't want to take a risk in a particular business venture or relationship with you, but it has nothing to do with you, Aquarius. It had to do with what their energy or their feelings of self-worth. Sorry, I'm starting to get like really spitty there. My apologies. And what you need to do, Sun in reverse, still the happiest card in the deck, Leo energy. There may be some hidden challenges, but expect things to not necessarily go exactly the way that you've planned them, but be able to go with the flow with this Moon energy, Pisces, Cancer energy. You guys have been really sorely, severely disappointed and emotionally drained. And I can see why some of you with this Fool in reverse don't really want to take a risk right now, and that's okay. Protect your energy, pause, reflect, build up your strength, build up your courage, work on that solar plexus energy. Now we have the Moon card as your final outcome and your advice. The road ahead may be a little bit daunting, may be confusing, but Aquarius, you have what it takes to maneuver through this situation. And you can source your wisdom from what you've been through and those who have come before, because I feel a real strong presence of passed on loved ones, ancestors that are supporting you and guiding you through this sort of period of confusion. Remember, with the Moon, we have options. It can be a frightening time. It can be where fears and illusions come, fears come to the surface and we feel like there's illusion all around us. But we choose how to deal with that. And we can't change what other people are doing or what's going on in the world, but we can only change our reaction and how we're going to get through this. Remember that the Moon gives us borrowed light to walk through this journey. So not everything may be as it seems, but the one thing we know is who we are, and the decisions that we make and how we react. And I feel like Spirit's telling you everything's going to get so much better. Everything's going to be just fine. Now with the Moon and the Sun, we get divine counterparts, the divine masculine and the divine feminine. Some of you may be in separation from this person. And if so, if it is your true twin flame, I feel as if you guys are really connecting in the dream space, in the astral realms, in the 5D, trying to heal this connection. And it may be the divine masculine who still needs to heal, the divine feminine holding space. For others of you, this is about balancing the masculine and the feminine energy within. And so Spirit wants you to be very cognizant and very aware of any distorted masculine energy that may be sabotaging you, relationships, success, movement forward. Distorted masculine energy can show up or lurk in many different forms. It can be workaholism. It can be being tied to the clock or to a schedule, not being able to be fluid. It can also be an energy here with the Sun card. It can be an energy of needing to do everything on your own, not knowing or being comfortable delegating or relying on others. Of course, you want to trust the people that you rely on. I know you can't rely on everyone, but it's about not having to do it alone. Spirit wants you to know, and it's coming through in this reading, as you are not alone on this journey. Although you may have felt abandoned by Spirit on this journey prior to this, emotionally drained or like giving up. With the Sun card in reverse too, this distorted masculine energy is also a reminder to allow yourself to cry. With this Ace of Cups, some of you guys may have already, the waterworks may have already started. Don't be afraid to release this energy, because remember, whether they're literal or figurative, these tears are going to help you purge and release and to heal. All right, Aquarius, so let's go ahead and see what additional messages come through using the good tarot. What else do my Aquarius need to know? And I get also a lot of confirmation here with the Sun and the Moon, the divine masculine, divine feminine. We also have Aquarius and Leo energy, which is the same axis. So you could have north nodes in those signs, or again, another indication that you're on a very strong twin flame or soulmate journey. What I do know, Aquarius, is that you are purging and releasing karma, and Spirit doesn't want you to give up hope. Now, some of you, if this is about love and relationships, there may be something that feels like a missed opportunity, and it may have been a karmic soulmate that is putting you on your path to your true divine counterpart. And for others of you, you and your true divine counterpart may be in separation. Okay, but there's lessons that needed to be learned learned. There are illusions and delusions and fears that need to be worked through on both sides in order for you guys to come together in the best possible way. All right, so we get the Five of Air. There's definitely been a considerable amount of conflict, maybe even drama. The Five of Air is Venus in Aquarius energy, so some of you guys could be Venusian Aquarians or dealing with somebody with a Venus in Aquarius. The Five of Air is also about making sure you're making decisions and doing things that are for your highest and your greatest good. It's about being cutthroat, but it's about making those decisions to leave behind what doesn't work for you anymore. With the Six of Fire, it tells me that you are moving towards great victory. The Six of Water, though, tells me that there's a need to not focus on the negative energy, to release that old relationship baggage or release resentment, hate, and fear, because it's time to, it's like those things, and I think it's the Dalai Lama who says that, like, holding on to fear or resentment doesn't do anything to the person that you have those feelings towards. It only poisons you. And so I feel like it's time to just release and let go, no matter how hard or daunting that may seem. And we get the Four of Air. You're ready. You're ready. You guys have been on pause, kind of similar to the Leo reading, but you guys have been on pause for long enough. There's a restlessness. Take your time. Don't take any unnecessary risks. Rebuild your strength, but understand that what you're stepping into, what you're moving towards is going to be for your highest and your greatest good. We have 4, 5, and 6. So you guys are completing a karmic cycle and you're halfway there. The overall energy, wow, Leo got the same card as well, this Temptation card in reverse. So again, double confirmation. Some of you may be dealing with a Capricorn, or you have strong Capricorn in your chart, or this Venus retrograde in Capricorn is affecting my Aquarians really pretty heavily, but you're moving towards a healthier lifestyle, a healthier love, a healthier, happier, much higher vibrational timeline. All right, let's go ahead and see what additional messages come through for my dearest Aquarius using the Mermaid Oracle. Messages, please, for my Aquas out there. Yamaya, Grandmother Ocean, and Primordial. Okay, so a lot of you guys... I'm feeling here, again, it's interesting. I'm getting this sort of ancestral energy coming through here. A lot of you guys have gifts that were passed on from your ancestors that you're developing at this time. I also feel like a lot of you guys are healing generational wounds by purging and releasing this trauma. What a major karmic cycle coming to an end for you. And what I love is she's so in love with what she's created. This is also telling me that you are being guided and protected as if you're a child, right? And a lot of you, you may have particularly a grandmother coming through, a passed on loved one who's here to help and support you on this journey. And we get Adrift, letting go, allowing a higher force to take charge for a time. Yeah, and letting go of these negative attachments, relationships that don't serve you, but also understanding, allow others to sort of take control. And you know what? It's going to be a beautiful healing energy that overcomes you guys. I love this energy. And it's about surrendering. It's that Pisces energy too. It's about surrendering to the journey. Whoops, that is not the deck I wanted to use. All right, let's see what energies come through to support and guide my Aquarius on this journey through this full moon in Cancer. What energies are coming through to support and guide my Aquarians during this full moon in Cancer? Ooh, we got 2. Devotion. Wow, we get Shakti, Divine Feminine, and Parvati, Devotion. So transformation. So the Divine Feminine is going through a major upgrade and transformation. We have a lot of number 6 coming through here, you guys. 15 breaks down to a 6, and we have 6, 6. And then we have 42 breaking down to a 6. So that's a strong Venusian number. Venus rules love and money. So you're going through this deep transformation, Aquarius. Spirit doesn't want you to give up. What you're devoted to is going to pay off. what you've been waiting for, what you're ready for, this new portal, this new timeline that you're ready to sort of step into is exactly what you're supposed to be doing. Okay, so don't doubt that. I love how she's holding on to sort of her, you know, it's like this crown chakra illumination, seeing things really differently. Some of you may have felt like you were adrift. There's this real energy of feeling drained, Aquarius, but you're going to get this new life and this new vitality as you make these changes. Spend as much time as you can in prayer and meditation, especially when you're feeling imbalanced or confused. We've got guidance from Spirit. You are in a tough situation and Spirit is ready to offer guidance if you just ask. Yeah, so again, we see that here with Pavarti with, you know, checking in with your angels and your guides. And I get this really strong ancestral spirit around you guys as well. And relationship paradigms. What speaks to your soul and close relationships. Yeah, because a lot of you guys, I feel like it's healing even a generational wound or something that's been passed down to you. Okay, regarding relationships and something that's unhealthy. So just to give you guys a small example, you know, take a look at, you know, your mother or your father and any patterns that you've repeated, either in the way that they loved you or they taught you to give and receive love. And again, it's not about casting blame on them, okay, but it's about taking a look and see, okay, is this a pattern and how is it repeated in my close relationships? And does it work for me? Or is it something I have to be really aware of and steer clear of so I learn from my past mistakes? Beautiful. All right. Let's go ahead and see what final messages we have here for my dearest Aquarius for this full moon in Cancer. You are a giving soul, but be careful of people who deplete and don't reciprocate. Yeah, and that's what you're moving away from. That's this devil energy, whether it's a relationship or it's a, you know, a job or a living situation or just energy exchanges. You know, pay really close attention because you are switching, you know, your relationship paradigms. You may have friends or family members that you just get like, you know, you feel completely drained after spending an hour or a day with them or something. So just honor that. Processing emotions is step one to healing them. Absolutely. So exactly what I was just saying, taking a look at any unhealthy paradigms that you may be have integrated. And step one is recognizing what they are. And then it sort of falls into place from there. Perspective can help you understand the situation. Try to look through a new lens to see their point of view. So seeing things from both sides. But also I feel like with this Five of Swords energy, Aquas, if you guys have been doing that too much, if you've been overly sympathetic to the other person, now is the time to really think about you. And if you've been only seeing it from your point of view, maybe it's time to sort of switch that up. But I definitely see that you are getting a higher perspective that's helping you move forward and move onto a much higher vibrational timeline, call in much healthier relationships and situations for yourselves. All right, so you guys, with this full moon in Cancer, let it go and let it flow. Don't be afraid to cry, okay? And work lots of inner child healing, all right? So I'm going to leave it there, sending you guys so much love and light. If these messages do resonate with you, I am going to ask that you like, share, and subscribe. Also, check out the description box for ways you can get a private reading, or if you like the cards I'm using, I have them listed and linked in order of appearance. Also, feel free to leave a comment and don't forget to ring that notification bell. All right, you guys, love and light. Take care.